leadership and skills. والحب والإخلاص زاد قلوبنا نمضي.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Beloved listeners of Radio Islam International, ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum jami'a. Welcome back to Hayatun Tayyiba with myself, Mu'allima Shakira Hanta. Alhamdulillah, summa alhamdulillah. It's always a pleasure to be in your company. We are looking at, subhanAllah, something that might touch our hearts, break our hearts a little bit, but I'm hoping, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, we are able to make a small difference with our show this afternoon. Now, once again, Gaza's children are facing the closure of their schools with criminal plans threatening the complete occupation of what remains of Gaza. And yet another wave of forced displacement pushing families to the sandy coastal areas, the fragile educational system has been dealt another devastating blow. The Hopemakers Gaza school has now been shut down for the fourth time. Yet in the face of repeated destruction and despair, the determination to rebuild remains unshaken. For the team at Hopemakers, education is not a luxury, it is a lifeline. They believe it is a fundamental right for every child, and they are committed to ensuring that the voices of Gaza's children remain alive, heard, and connected to the wider world. Joining us this afternoon, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, is Zainab Hamad from Homemakers Gaza, and she is sharing the reality on the ground. Subhanallah, I'm absolutely honored to have her here, but at the same time, my heart pains for you. Sister Zainab, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair for your time and welcome to Radio Islam International. Ahla wa sahla.
Alaikum salam. At first, I send you my thank and respect for your generous honesty and your support media to make us you show our lives and our reality here in Gaza, and to show you our suffering to give education to children here. Thank you so much.
Subhanallah. Sister Zainab, before we jump into the actual interview, I've seen pictures of you online, sitting on a chair in the middle of a street, writing notes, taking down notes. And it's absolutely inspiring the way you constantly, you're constantly dedicated to education. For yourself personally, what does education mean to you? I know you were enrolled in medical school in Indonesia. What does education mean to you, and why is it so important to you on a personal level?
Actually, education here in Gaza is very important because you need to send your mission to children to continue fighting, to continue prove yourself here in Gaza, and prove to all the people around the world that we are human. We are instead interested about education, interested about ourselves and our lives here. And as me, medical student stuck in Gaza for more than 1 year, she wanted to study a medicine. I try to give my students and my people the power and the hope to make them feel they are alive and they are human. They should have a natural life here. Our reality is very suffering. Our rule how to integrate the children in education and their dreams about their futures away from our pain, away from our suffering, and that's very difficult rule here.
Subhanallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it. Now, for yourself personally, you are currently in Dar al-Balah, and the genocide came in with so much of atrocity, so much of loss. How has it changed your own goals and your own educational processes?
I want to say to you that we are displaced for fourth time here as a Hopemakers school, away from myself and my family, of course, because I displaced for 14 times this time. We try and we have rebladed the tents again. We have to buy stationery for the children and for the teacher again. We have to start from and reply the children their minds, replied our plan to teach them, replied everything from scratch. And that's very difficult for us as a managers and as a teachers. I want to show you our school. Today is the third day that we are bladed it for the fourth time, as I say. So today we are finished. The plastic fences
Subhanallah.
around
Yes.
around the tent, around the tents that we are builded here in Deir al Balah, and that's very difficult under the heat, without water, without food, without everything, and without the important thing as a human needed it and need the things to build. We are losses a financial. Uh, we are losses. We have a big financial losses here in Gaza because of the border is closed. So we have should replace tents from nothing and from nothing here. This is
Subhanallah.
our
You know,
tents in hope.
Allahu Akbar. I'm just looking at
This
the
is the first
visuals
time
coming
we.
out.
Yeah, this is the first time we're here in Gaza, and in the different places. We have a home mix school in Rafah, and also we have in Deir al-Balah one time. We have in Gaza City school. We have
Subhanallah.
here 4 tents in home mix school in Deir al-Balah.
Listeners, I'm looking at a visual, and inshallah we'll post it to social media, after the show. But I'm looking at the visual right now, where there is green tent, and you can see the heat reflecting from the ground, the sand on the ground, and the intense heat as they, have put this together. May Allah accept it. Now, Sister Zainab, that's absolutely it's overwhelming to see it. But for you people rebuilding after so many closures, it must feel so overwhelming. But you are so motivated. What keeps your team motivated to start over each time?
Actually, why I am continue and why we are home mix school, because Allah tell us that we should believe that you are a human and you should believe that you have a life. You should live it. And also education is an important mission here in Gaza. And also if I'm not hope, who will feel hope? Who will want to give our children education and make them a person, have a future, have a dreams, and try to try to have a good education and have a high degrees, inshallah. A lot of our children wanted to be a doctors, wanted to be an engineers, and also of all of them have a dreams. Why I am not making them continue feel hoping. our mission is our mission is making everyone here believe that you have you have you have a dreams. You should try and keep going. Allah tell us, please keep going.
Yes, subhanallah.
Nothing came nothing came when you are not hoping and you are sit down in your places.
Yes, subhanallah.
That
Beloved
home makes
listeners,
school giving. I want to tell you that hope makes school giving children hopes, happiness, and environment by psychological security. Uh, school here, school here mean for the children in Gaza, as Gazans, a space. It's mean a space full of psychological security, away from their tents and from their life. It's important here. Schools is important here,
subhanallah.
and we are continue because of that. I am continue because I wanted not to feel free as Zainab, and as
Yes.
I love children, and I love to make them feel alive. Smile from one children make my day is very good and great. That's why we are continue.
Subhanallah, subhanallah. You are embodying this the sunnah in itself, living beyond yourself, living for others, subhanallah, being of benefit. Khairun nas anfa'uhum linnas, and you are embodying that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your efforts. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah into it. And now Sister Zainab, the commitment that you have, I'm sure, there are so many needs that you have that overwhelm at times. What are your immediate needs right now to reopen and provide stability for the children?
I'm sorry about say that, but please say your question again because
No,
I
no
have a
problem,
bad
no problem.
connection
Yeah.
here in Gaza.
Not a problem at all, inshallah. So when it comes to, the rebuilding, alhamdulillah, it's so amazing. Your people are committed to rebuild. But what are the immediate needs that you have right now to reopen? The حوائج الأصلية الآن حتى تفتح مرة ثانية.
Yeah, we should have a tense. So we as homemaker school teacher and manager, we need to buy, and it's high costed here in Gaza. You know that.
Mm.
You
Yes.
need to you need we need to also buy a stationery for a teacher and children. As you know, we displaced from places to places under bombing, and so we need a lot of things. We need we need your pray also, because we are under danger every time.
Mm.
No places in Gaza is safe or can feel safe. No, there's no places. Also, uh, homemaker schools need from from you and from everyone to around the world, just be with us, just to pray with us, just help us with money, with with show show the people around the world that we are alive, that we are continue despite everything. We are feel pain
Mhm.
despite our suffering. Also, I want to all the media be with us, to show the
Yes,
people
subhanallah.
our education and how we are give learning to children, uh, our trying and our great efforts. We after displaced time by time, we started from scratch, with the children, with families, and
Mhm.
how we learn them from zero to they continue again. So this is
Subhanallah.
what needs homemaker school from you.
Absolutely amazing. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it. Now, Sister Zainab, we usually, when we have these interviews, we're always focusing on, the situation. I want to know from your side, when you are planning a school day and you're planning it around bombs, you're planning it around, maybe there's food coming in, there's humanitarian aid, aid coming in. How do you factor in a timetable, and how do you bring all of that in with the heat, with all of the difficulties around that as well? The actual daily running of the school now. Did you hear me? I'm not sure if your connection was strong enough, but how would you prepare a jadwal, your daily jadwal? How would you prepare it with so many extra things that you think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
and to take into consideration? Yes.
We have plans. We have plans, jadwal for everything, for the
Yeah.
educational uh, schedule for children. We have also we should plan to the times for children to come to school away from danger and away from they looking for food and water. That's a big problem here in Gaza. Also,
Hmm.
we have plans to for the teacher to continue with their students when they are giving them a learning. We have here not learning anything, not in having a benefits. No, we are continue with our last books in schools in Gaza.
Right. Subhanallah. So Zainab, finally, what message do you want the world to hear from Gaza's children today? We've been pleading with the world. What would you like the world to hear that is different today, subhanallah, that can actually change the way that the world is looking at Gaza right now?
Yeah, actually, I need the word stand with us, stand with education, stand with our rights in education, in living safe. Stand with Gaza because she need you. She need your messages. She need your support. She need your mission. Please stop this war. Please giving us our rights, and also our education. Every day they send you a messages that they need to feel safe. They need to have a good education in a good places. Hence, it's look like not a warm places for them as home. It's look
Mhm,
like I don't want to say that for you, but it's look like something or a places making you feel poor, making you feel bored, and also you feel that you can't do anything for your children, for your parents, for your brothers and your families, making you feel that you are under pressure. And it's not a places to live, under
mhm,
heat, underwater, in summer and winter. We are living since more than 1 year, so we have heat in summer and winter, and every time. It's not the places for have education. It's not the schools. We are just try to keep our children keep going, and because we are under pressure, we have to make feel that we are hope as our name, our school. Our messages towards, please keep going and don't stop this
mhm,
war at first, and please see our messages every day. We are killed from nothing. We are displaced every day. As today, Gaza City wanted to displaces, and also every day there is a people displaces. Every day there's thousands of people killed. Every day that's thousand people don't found food. So this is our messages. Please don't stop thinking about us, praying for us, supported us, help us. That's make a difference for Gazans people.
Subhanallah. Sister Zainab Hamad, shukran so much for your time. Zainab Hamad is a member of Hope Makers Gaza staff. And Alhamdulillah, she was enrolled in medical school in Indonesia. And we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be with
Alhamdulillah.
her and accept her efforts. Barakallah fiki حبيبتي. تقبل الله كل جهدكم سبحان الله. والله يفتح لكم سعادة وخير الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم آمين يا رب
Allahumma
العالمين.
ameen.
شكرا
Barakallahu feek.
السلام عليكم
Afu.
ورحمة الله
Thank you.
تعالى
Welcome.
وبركاته.
Alaikum assalam.
Alhamdulillah, listeners, that was absolutely emotional. Subhanallah, also a huge I think for us as believers, when we are listening to the pain of our believers out there, it really overwhelms us. But at the same time, wallahi, what an inspirational message of hope. Hope they're rebuilding. And inshallah, I hope you see the video later on coming out on social media. But absolutely, humbling to me and you who complain and we sit in our golden castles and we don't realize that they are working on the ground, putting up tents, and I can actually see the sun, the sun glistening off the top as they're putting it together. I'm thinking those children are going to be sitting in those hot tents, but subhanallah, the best that they can do